this video I'm going to show you guys how to speak, understand and pronounce basic Patwa. What's up everyone, Soldier Boy here from Jamrock Live, and in today's video we're going to talk all about Jamaican Patois, how to speak, pronounce and understand basic Jamaican Patois. Now, there are certain things you need to know before you are able to speak Patwa. For example, there are certain blends of words which are changed in Patwa and pronounced differently. The TH blend in English is, you have the strong TH blend and you have the soft TH blend. Now the soft TH sound in Patwa is pronounced with a D. So the word the, them, their and that is pronounced with a D instead of a TH. So the TH is thrown out and the D is replaced. For example, that would sound that, the would sound the, and them would sound them. And the hard TH sound, the H is thrown out and the only T is pronounced sharply. For example, thanks would be pronounced thanks. And another example of Patwa is the ER sound at the end of words. The ER, OR and RE at end of words are pronounced differently. For example, in the word father, just like I said before, the soft TH sound is pronounced different. So, and then the ER. So the words father, brother, mother, and sister have these words, or two blends in them. So instead of saying father, the TH would be taken out and the D added. And then the ER at the end of father also will be taken out, and the A, the ER, OR, RE, which are pronounced A with a in Patwa, would be taken out also. So father would be pronounced fada. Instead of spelling F-A-T-H-E-R, it would be spelled F-A-D-A or F-A-D-D-A. And the same thing with mother. Instead of mother, it would be pronounced mada. Instead of brother, it would be pronounced brada or breda in certain cases. Sister, the ER at the end would be thrown out and then the AH would be added, so it would be sister. So, and then there is another blend. There are other blends in Patwa which are not very prevalent but are changed sometimes. For example, the DD sound in Patwa, for example, middle would be pronounced with a G. The DD would be pronounced with a G. Instead of middle, we'd say miggle. And miggle actually means middle in Jamaica, and then it also means vagina. So because some people consider it to be the middle part of the I don't know how people come up with that, but that's how it is in Jamaica. And then the TT sound also, the TT blend in Patwa, is also pronounced with a KK sometimes. For example, in the word little, it would be lickle instead of little. Instead of L-I-T-T-E-R, we would have L-I-K-K-L-E. So it would be lickle. And remember I said the TH sound are pronounced two different ways in Patwa. So the hard TH blend is pronounced with a T, and the soft TH blend is pronounced with a D. So let me reiterate that. The TH in think would be think, and the TH in thank would be thank. And then the TH in other words, which are the, them, their, they, would be pronounced with a D. So it would be them, they, and other words like that. And then in Patwa, you have the CT blend, which is pronounced with a K. So the CT at most ends of the end of most words in English would be pronounced with a K. For example, respect, aspect, subject, reject, and other words like that ending in CT would be pronounced with a K. For example, respect. Instead of R-E-S-P-E-C-T, it would be R-E-S-P-E-K. So instead of object, O-B-J-E-C-T, it would be O-B-J-E-K. So object, respect, subject, project, and other words like that. Now in the I'm going to go further and show you guys some most popular words used in Patwa. You will be able to understand most basic Patwa. Now these words are as followed: go, The go in Patwa is go. And fi can mean for or to. So for or to is actually fi in Patwa. And then me. Remember I said Patwa come also have little bits of Spanish. Me in Spanish means I. And also in Patwa it can mean I, me, or my. So for example, when I say that belongs to me, let's say a fi me one. So for here, for example, you hear the fi and the me. So for it's two, or fi is two or four. So I say fi me one. So it says for me. And then in other words, in Patwa, this is actually a verb, one of the most popular verb in Patwa. De. De in Patwa means to be or together. For example, me de over yaso. I am over here. De in Patwa is like, it's like announcing a place, announcing that you are here, or a state of being. So de. And it can also means together. For example, if someone is dating, Americans would say, or English speakers would say, we are together. In Patwa or Jamaican, we would say me and her de, which means I and her are together, or we are together. And then a in Patwa, which is a h or just simple a, is or of. So are you that, or is you that, or is it you? Say, so for example, say are you that? So is it you? And then ya. Ya in Patwa means here. So ya in Patwa mean here. So for example, you pass somebody and you say wagwan, and you say me de ya, or I am here. So in Patwa, ya means here. And then we in Patwa actually means us or we. So we de ya. This is a we are here, or the two are we. If someone asks me a question and say, how many of you will live there? I say, it two are we, which means the two of us or both of us. So we in Patwa can mean us or we. Then uno in Patwa. Uno is sometimes used as a plural, used to pluralize certain words. Uno and them, those are the two words that are used to pluralize certain things. So uno is used to pluralize certain pronouns. For example, the two are uno. It shows that two of you, because uno means you. So and then the two are them. So for example, them in Patwa is used to pluralize everything. So when them is at the end of something, it pluralizes everything. For example, you guys would say fishes or cars. You guys put S and ES at the end of words. In Patwa, that doesn't happen. The them is used to pluralize. So for example, somebody say cars, we say car them. You'd say fishes, we say fish them. And you say people, we say people them. So that's how Patwa is. The them in Patwa, the DEM in Patwa actually pluralizes most words. Then we also, again, in Patwa, remember we talk about we meaning us or we. Like I said, based on the context something is used, the word can change, the meaning of the word can change dramatically. For example, in this part, which I'm saying, we can mean will. So for example, my mom would say, go and go wash the plate then, which is go and wash the plates. I would say, me we go do it. Me we go do it. So say, I will go and do it. So we can mean will. So and then in Patwa you also have true. So they sound like an English word, but it's totally different. So true in Patwa means because. So for example, I say, true me and the girl not talk, she have me up. So in Patwa, in English that will be translated, because I and the girl does not speak or do not see eye to eye, she doesn't like me. So true me and the girl not talk, she not like me. And then see in Patwa is another word popularly used. So see means see. So see them there is like see them there. So in Patwa is a subject, verb, object. So see them there. Subject, verb, object. And then where where in Patwa means where. So where ya go. So it's the same thing with the de. So de means to be and where means where. So where. For example, if someone walks up to you, a Jamaican, and says, where ya go? Is actually asking, where are you going? So where in Patwa means where. So where ya go or where ya do. It can also mean what. So like I said, based on the way it is said, it can change the meaning of the word dramatically. So where means where or what. So where ya go is like where are you going, and then where ya do is actually what are you doing. And now in pluralization, or to put emphasis on certain words in Patwa, we also say it twice. For example, in the word chatty chatty, you notice I said chatty chatty, it said twice. So chatty chatty is someone who speaks too much. Yeah. So for example, if someone is being annoying, we'll say, oh, it's a chatty chatty, move from your son, man. Remember I said Patwa is a very expressive word. So for example, Jamaicans use their body, their eyebrows, and all of their body to speak, because Patwa is actually very expressive. So chatty chatty, the move from yourself with the chatty chattiness, it's actually being annoying or talking too much. Then licky licky in Patwa also means licky licky does not mean licking like too much. Licky licky means craving, greedy. So for example, if you give someone like a plate of food and then you give them another plate of food and they eat both and instead asking for more, you say, oh, you're so licky licky. We're asking, why are you so greedy, or are you so craving? Oh, you're so licky licky. And then pasa pasa. This is another popular word in Patwa. Pasa pasa means chaos or strife or contention. So pasa pasa, yeah, it actually means a lot of contention. So one word if pasa pasa go on down the road, it's a lot of pasa pasa, a lot of contention or strife or anger is going on down the road. So what if pasa pasa go on down the road? And then there's another word like I just use a word like dung in Patwa. Dung means down. So dung means down. And then like I said, Patwa adopt a lot of words and things from Akan, from the Akan language in South Africa. So for example, the word nyam, which means eat in Patwa. Nyam means to eat. Dopi in Akan is actually means ghost, and we have also adapted it in Patwa. So for example, if a Jamaican tell you that they see a dopi, they're talking about ghosts. And then anansi, you guys say spider. In Akan, they say anansi, and Jamaican has also adopted that word from Akan, which means spider. Anansi means spider. These are other words that the th and other things are removed. So for example, something, which means something, and then smaddy, which means somebody. So for example, you notice certain words are certain letters are totally removed in Patwa. Especially the th and the eyes, and so for example, something would mean something, and then smaddy would mean somebody, and then this is like the th, but the th is removed and then a d is replaced. So this, it means this. And then with the th at the end, with, it would be pronounced with instead of with. So once again, guys, that's it for our episode today of Jamrock Live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to share, comment, and leave a like. And if you guys enjoyed the video and would like to learn more about Patwa, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell and enjoy. Keep yourself safe and big up.